We know the world's a kaleidoscope. At Edelman, we're determined not only to embrace our differences, but immerse ourselves in them. That's why our geographic footprint is growing.
But that's not enough. Global is not a footprint. Global is a perspective.
The reality is that today global brands and companies need to know how to communicate globally, regionally, nationally, and locally. They, and we, need to know how to cross boundaries. Our Shanghai office needed additional consumer expertise, so in 2010, I left Chicago for China.
Our Chicago office needed a different perspective in digital, so in 2011, I left Beijing for the United States.
I couldn't speak a word of Mandarin, so I relearned how to listen.
I wasn't familiar with Western digital practices, so I became a student again.
I encouraged an entrepreneurial spirit that led my Shanghai colleagues to non-traditional ideas and influenced our clients to experiment with us.
I brought Chinese visual complexity to the simple pictures of the West, and then I helped my clients and their fans pin them on Pinterest.
I changed how work was done, helping bridge the best of the West and the East across the Edelman network.
I built partnerships between offices and also trained staff on Weibo, Youku, and other Chinese social media giants.
I dedicated myself to embracing chaos and the unknown of a city like Shanghai.
I learned to appreciate the strengths of a city like Chicago.
I now challenge the status quo and spend more time analyzing my clients' potential, working to identify unearthed opportunities with a different focus.
I have changed, so the work I do has changed. This means that even on a small scale, my clients have changed too.
Show up differently.